What's up? What's up? What up? What up? What's crack-a-lackin', players and haters? Welcome back. Today was a good day. I don't know where you are, but over on my side of the pond, man, it couldn't get any better than this. We had a nice breeze. The sun was shining. The temperature was right. I didn't get swamp butt or swamp balls, nor did I sweat. So fall, I don't know about y'all, but fall is my favorite time of weather. It's real windy out here, so I gotta be mindful of that wind catching the mic while I'm talking to y'all, because that could be quite annoying and loud. So I'm gonna do the best I can, so just bear with me. I know I'm showing the ground, but I'm trying to stay focused here, because I got a lot of things to say. See, I try to tell y'all good things that work, because some of you think I'm just spitting BS. So I gotta kind of break things down, because how else am I gonna get y'all to understand? Because some of y'all, it might as well be Swahili, because y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Y'all think I'm just spitting BS, but when I'm trying to tell y'all something, I'm trying to tell y'all it's good. But see, what I'm about to show you, I'm showing you as I go. And that's like the best time to watch people, because they're in their learning stages, and it can lead to other things. Because if somebody sees that, hold on one second, if somebody sees that wind is hawking, boy, if somebody sees that video, it can lead them into other ideas, which is why I do my own thing. You see, I watch somebody else's video. It led me into other ideas. You see where this is going? So you don't never, ever say that you can't get nothing out of somebody's video. It might not be that day. You feel me? So if the video ain't for you, I mean, it's all good. I don't care. I'm on here to share and preach knowledge and show you the ways of the wagologist. All right? Because this ain't no game out here, player. We doing shit big over here. We wagging windows out left and right. I'm telling you, man. We the Wag clan. You know what I mean? Not the Wu-Tay clan. We the Wag clan. All right? Wagologist clan. All right, let me stop messing around. I told y'all I would tell y'all things as I go along, because I didn't know what I was doing. You see, this is what I've been trying to tell y'all. If y'all been really watching the videos and not just blowing through them, and just for those who just stop by just to give me a thumbs up, don't even listen to what I have to say. I mean, it's all good. I appreciate the view, but I mean, come on, let's keep it real. You know what I mean? Don't fake the funk. It's something good in there, but it's just like osmosis. It's just flowing. It is what it is. But if you really been paying attention to what I was saying, when I was making those gliding strips, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I had a mental picture. You see, I flew inside Michael's blind. If you watch my other video on how to make what I'm about to show you, you can see it from the beginning. But I'm not going to go talk about everything in that video all over again, because this is going to be a lengthy video as is. Y'all know how I do it. Hey, you get in where you fit in. You mess around, cut my video short, you might miss a whole bunch of shit. Because this ain't even half of it. I'm just sharing stuff as I go along. I can't do 1 million videos a night. Although I have tried. But I really got a bad feeling that this wind is hawking this microphone something fierce. All right, so that glue, all I got to say is that glue ain't no mother humping joke. I'm telling you, man. Woo-hoo-hoo! It just got easier, son. I got a whole bunch of things I can think of using it for now. Woo, boy. Don't get me started. I'm telling you, man, I'm going to share some stuff as I go along. Little by little. You know what I mean? I'm going to just give you a kibble it there and a nibble it there. But, hey, son, Whew. This glue, let me just tell you something. Hold on. Let me go show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I found it. I was like, man, I cut off the excess and I wanted to prove a point, right? So I was saving it for demonstration purposes, not because I was going to use it for something. I got excuse my French, I got a boatload of that stuff. So like I said, I got enough strips for a year. So this glue, back to what I was saying, man, I'm going to try the best to pull this with one hand so you can see. It is so strong, right? Remember when I told you I was reading y'all the directions, right? And it said permanent. I said that's a good thing because that means it never will come off even if you dunk it 1 billion times because it's washable after 48 hours. Here's the catch. You must not play with it. I repeat, you must not play with it until 4 hours, all right? This is what you got to do because I failed. The stuff that I told y'all, I was wrong. The stuff that I told you that had the sticky tack to the back of the felt, don't get it. I mean, you could get it, but if you do get it, you better make sure you use that glue. Look at this glue. Look at this glue. I have never seen anything like it. Because that monkey glue, monkey glue, listen to me. That Gorilla Glue didn't do the job like I thought it was. Probably because I put too much and maybe I didn't do the same. Well, needless to say, you live and learn. All right, so I had something resting on this and I did not play with it until 4 hours. Because you see, I started playing with the other stuff because I got excited. You feel me? As anyone gets when you mod things and everything just works out. And I got a little overly excited, so I probably jumped the gun. But I didn't jump the gun with this. It was no need to. I had gliding strips, some tools I was using. You feel me? This is a DIY clone gliding strip. All right? This is a DIY clone gliding strip. The M.A.W. way. All right? So, give me credit if you're going to go ahead and do this mod. I know any house cleaning, you said that you was going to get the different color strips and do that to your Squeegees. I know Fernando, you said you was going to do it. Just remember what I told you. That sticky tack, this pertains to any house cleaning and Fernando. Anyone else is listening, they'll just be ahead of the game. That's all. I'm telling you things as I go along, problems that I run into. So we're in this together. You know, we're doing this together. So anyhow, after putting this to vigorous use, this hasn't pulled up yet. And everything just works out fine and dandy. No signs of any wear or tear, nor do I think anytime soon. I tell you that much. These clones are just that good. Take it for what it's worth. I don't care. Don't listen to me. Of course, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just spitting BS. According to some people, I may not, I'm not going to name their names, but y'all know who y'all are. I mean, haven't seen y'all in a while, you know. Not that y'all comment, but anyhow, that glue. Look at that glue, man. Son, look at that glue. I can think of a whole bunch of projects now. I don't want to say anything until I get them done, but rest assured, you're going to want to stay tuned for this. Y'all going to get all types of handy, and I'm sharing it with you. I could just be a hog. I could just be a real hog and hold it for myself. You know, but I'm not like that. I want people to stick and move and make money. We're in this together, man. You know? Shoot. All right, so next, because they don't make gliding strips bigger than 18 inches, you would have to put them together anyhow So if you're going to go through all that trouble, you might as well just make it from the ground up. You know, if you go on that route. Because, see, I don't play around. I got big boy squeegees. Man, big boys play with big toys. That's all I can say. Louis know about that, don't you, Louis? Louis be bringing out the big guns, son. Woo! All right. So, I ain't put this squeegee up. Hey, listen, y'all. I retired this squeegee. I mean, this was my workhorse, the Orbital. You see, I advanced. You see, I'm high tech now. I'm using Slipstream Plus, High Flyer, and Power Pivot tools now. You know, this I mean, this will get you there. Don't get me wrong. This is a great tool for those who don't like all that crap on their squeegee, mopping and gliding strips and all that jazz. I gotta tell you, you better get to like it, because this is gonna be your best friend. I wouldn't trade it in for the world. You see, I'm doing this to all my squeegees. Y'all thought I was playing. I don't play, son. I get the shit done. And that's what y'all need to do. Stop beating around the bush, and y'all know what y'all gotta do, man. Y'all out there making money slow. Except for a couple people I know. All right, so what I did was, I'm about to break it down for y'all, because a lot of y'all think I'm just be talking out my neck. All right? What I want to show you is, see, this is why Wagtail tools are the best tools for modding, which is why we've gotten a reputation over the years. I know you've heard the horror stories, oh, Wagtail tools, you always gotta mod them to get it to work right and all this jazz. No, we just, see, what you fail to realize is each individual window cleaner, when you've been in the game as long as some of us veterans, this is why we the ones that paved the way for all this, all you young whippersnappers who don't know nothing about modding. And why we gotta play around. Why can't we just buy something and go right to work with it? Yes, you can. You can. You absolutely can. But you see, I'm a perfectionist. And this is what a perfectionist does. He makes it to his style, his personality, his flavor. All right? So this tool is the only tool that I know on the market that is easy to produce mods on a numerous of different things. I don't want to get into it because already this video is snapping long. All right? You see these flanges on here, right? You got a top flange and a bottom flange. This is what allows you to put accessories on your wagtail if you so choose to. Willie's giving us that option. You know, he don't have to. You know, he could just sell you. See, he put this standard on all his tools in case you wanted to get fancy. All right? He didn't have to do that. He could just make one tool for that specific tool. You're stuck buying that one specific tool if you wanted to get it all fancy like. All right? So, I mean, don't get me started now. I could break it down for you. All right? So these flanges are very small. They're like a half an inch sticking out. Rather than put a thin strip. All right, listen to me. Pay attention, follow me, because I don't want to lose you. Now, you're gonna, if you're listening and you're paying attention, you're gonna see what I make sense. All right, so this flange is about a half an inch in diameter. I mean, in width, right? So instead of cutting the Velcro real skinny like, this would mean, now you follow me, right? This would mean I would have to cut this. This is for another project. You'll see when I'm done. Trust me, you're going to want to stay tuned. All right, so I would have to cut this in half. So think about it. If I cut that in half, it's not going to hold as much water as I'm used to cleaning now because I'm spoiled with it now. So if I'm going to do this to this tool, I want to still keep the same thickness. So check this out. Rather than get too fancy with figuring out a way, I just kept it simple. Check this out. That Velcro strip, right? It acts as a cushion for the rest of the thickness rather than hanging and just getting caught on something and pulling off. You feel me? You see where this is going? Man, don't get me started, son. You're going to want to stay tuned. That's all I got to say. So, in reality, there's no metal there, right? But I added extra support so that I could keep the same width and be able to cover more glass and clean more windows rather than having half that size in a thin strip. This way, if you're paying attention, this way, I got more to play with if I should choose to move it up or move it back. You feel me? If I had that thin strip, I'm stuck in that same position. You don't want to do that. So what I show you is very important for those who are going to do this. This ain't rocket science. It's real easy to do. I ain't a mod person too. The hell with those mod guys. Brian, Herman, Richie. Those guys, man, they got brains the size of Einstein when it comes to this stuff. You know, I'm old school. I don't know nothing about this fancy stuff. But judging from the videos and the thousands of videos I put out, you would say, damn, that boy been doing this. No, I ain't been doing it. Not this way. It's just because I had a mental picture. I know what I want. I want to make my job. I'm getting old, man. I want to make my job as easy as pie. So the less I got to struggle on the glass, the better. Shoot, eventually I'm going to figure out a way to clean it without me being there. That'll be a feat. All right, so I haven't taken this squeegee. I know you see the blue clips, right? I know you peeped that, right? Yeah, somebody else was asking me about that. I did this, man. See, y'all just coming to the channel. Louis seen it already. A few others, you know, they don't come around no more, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. For those who don't know, these are Mormon clips. Some of you do know. And the question would be, how in the world did I get it on there? Well, I think it was Richie. Matter of fact, me and Richie was talking. Richie Blue, gunslinger. Richie Blue had did this, right? And I showed him mine. He didn't get a chance to do it to this. But see, if you look closely, that curve, this is why I'm not going to get into what y'all don't know behind the scenes. You know, this is why a lot of people say that Mormon got their idea. Well, I'm not going to get into all that. All right, so if you look closely, that curve matches up exactly like the orbital curve. If you look here, see, I don't want to take these off. These are actually glued on there. I had to make a skeleton. I had to make a skeleton model, if that makes sense. See, you just need to go and find a video. I'm gonna make y'all work for that. Yeah, I'm gonna make y'all work for that. Y'all can figure it out yourself. Needless to say, they don't come off, if that's what you're wondering. Although one time they did, but I fixed that problem. So I haven't used this. This gets the corners very well. This was a hybrid squeegee I was working on. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to bring this out. I'm going to bring this back out, man. I got some ideas for you, son. I got some real good ideas. Y'all going to be like, damn, that mug's a beast. Yeah, son, it's already looking good now. I got the best of, man, I might even add the, I might get another Atori. That's my favorite handle, man. That Ettore Pro handle with the spring action. Y'all saw my Wagtail model. Wagtail, half wagtail, half contour. You know, Wagtail. That's what I called it. A little Chinaman gave me that idea. You know, I just did mine's a little different. But I had some other ideas. And matter of fact, I'm going to start working on that too. The heck, why not? Because, you know, when you exercise that part of the brain, it's like a muscle. It starts to get stronger and stronger. So I got ideas coming to me unlike before that I've never even dreamed of. So I see how these my guys keep it going. Like, they got so much great ideas. You know why? Because their imagination, they're exercising another part of the brain. See, if y'all don't know, Einstein's brain was bigger than the average human, because Einstein had so much creative visualization that on the left side, I forget the left side of the brain or whatever. Anyway, we only use 10%. And if you can access I know we can't access any other part than the analytical mind. But if you can tap in to the other side of the brain where the creativity, this is where all your visualization and imaginatory skills comes into play. A lot of people don't use that because they have no vision. They're so mundane, doing the same thing day in and day out. They're not thinking of making themselves better because they figure they're happy. Well, they're not happy. No one's never happy. You should be pushing forward, never backwards. So they just more or less kind of settle for what they're dealing with. And they just giving up trying. But you don't have to give up. You don't. And if you exercise that part of the brain, you'd be surprised what you can think of. And then you put your own style, your own flavor to it. But I'm not going to hold y'all. This video is already viciously long. And this wind is whipping up something fierce. There goes my demonstration. Look. The hell with it. I don't need it. I got plenty of stuff now. Now that I know where I'm going and what I'm doing. You know? See, baby steps. Now that I know this works, I know that glue is something I'm going to want to get a big bottle of, because I got all types of projects that I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to make this a super multifunction tool when I get done with it. You know, I used to argue with somebody back and forth because I used to say Wagtail was a multifunction tool. He said, no, it's a combination tool. I'm not going to name his name, but he corrected me on the subject. So I didn't take it personal. It is what it is. He's probably right, you know? And yes, that's why they called it the combo and the combi, all right? But I'm changing it now because I say it's a multifunction tool, because I'm making it so that it is. All right, I got water fed. I got gliding strips. You know, I'm not done yet. All right, I got pure water. I got gliding strips. I got clean and go and water on demand. I mean, all that stuff. Talk about all the advantages, man. I don't want to put anything else to shame, because y'all already know. Save on rubbers. Save on solution. Cleaning on a hot day. Corrections, mistakes, butcher marks, easy without re-wetting the window. Eliminating heavy drippage on the inside where you would have to control the amount of water, which wastes time. Saving time, putting money back in your pocket. Man, don't get me started, man. Also, stay tuned for this. I'm going to put this to work, and I'm going to let y'all know just how it works. I mean, how good it works. If I got to make changes to it or what have you, just in case some of you are interested. As far as for the Mormon clips, some of you may not want to be bothered with that, because I flew that blind. You know, I'm the only one to do this on this channel. Richie's the other one. I think he did his. I did mine to the high flyer too. One of my ones. No. Yeah, I think I did. I don't know. I gotta look for it. I think that's in storage. But I was experimenting nonetheless. But oh, I see the wind is flapping this. I'm gonna have to see what's going on with that. Oh, I think I know what. I gotta push it back a little more, but I want to make sure it's the right length. If I gotta make more of this foam, then I'll have to keep y'all posted on that as to the correct length and width and measurements you want to have before it becomes a problem. You don't want this tool to become a problem, like having too much soap. For one thing, with a tool like this, you're not going to have a lot of soap, all right? So you can all you bubble guys, Mr. Bubble Guy, yes, Bubble Guy with all the soap, And then a couple other guys I know with all the soap. If you get this tool, trust me, you ain't gonna be blowing bubbles. You're gonna be chopping windows up. So with a tool like this, it's user friendly to use GG4. I think I mentioned that before, but hey, I ain't gotta say no more on the subject. You already heard all the good uses for this. Like I said, this is gonna be the new way of cleaning. And my videos are gonna get y'all there. You know, because if y'all see it in my video, y'all see what's working, and y'all hearing me explain it, it's a no-brainer. You shouldn't have to think about it. You know, what you do is up to you. I don't care. I'm sticking and moving all day. So, GG4, all you GG4 guys, struggle no more. Putting bubbles in the solution and tainting it no more. You're inhibiting your gleam, I should say. Your gleam. You're inhibiting your gleam with all that froth coexisting with GG4. You're defeating the purpose. You're defeating the purpose. Use the chemical the way it was meant to. If you watch my detailed video on how to use GG4 and what they don't tell you, you would know. Don't think you're cleaning a regular window that you normally would with soap in it. That's not how you use GG4. I'm not going to explain this because it's already long. But peace out. Macafracka. My worker left his wagtail. Yo, check this out, y'all. My worker left his wagtail in the car, right? Like he does sometimes. Because he don't clean no windows nowhere else other than me. Because he got 2 other jobs. For those who thought that was an employee, I know Barry, you had asked me. I don't know if you saw the comment, but no, he's been with me for a few, like 3-4 years now, on and off. He has his own little hustle. Like I said, he taught me how to hang from the buildings. You know, so he's old school like me. He got more years on me. He's a vet. But all right, but I'm just more advanced than him because he stopped cleaning windows. You know, so why should he look for the best, you know? So I'm showing him. I showed him about the Wagtail. You know, now his old shop that we used to manage at, now they all using Wagtails thanks to us. The whole shop got them. They wouldn't use nothing else but Wagtails. And I showed him my setup because I'm trying to get, never mind. I ain't going to get into all that. But, all right. I'm thinking of dog earing his, I don't know, somebody was asking me, was I all right? I guess she looked at me like I needed help. So, I'm thinking of dog earing his channel. He has it, I did it to his 18-inch, which isn't a problem. But I don't want to tell him, man, he chopping them windows up, son. You know what I mean? I know he claimed he know what he doing. I mean, I leave him alone. But, see, I'm a perfectionist, so I think I'm a dog ear his channel, so it makes it easier for him, because he making too many moves. You feel me? He making too many moves to get them edges. And sometimes he miss. So why do all that playing around with the window? I'm a dog ear his channel for him. He's just going to have to see it when he come to work next time. And that's tomorrow. So I might just play with that. Nah, I'm going to wait till I do it one of the Firestones. I'm going to say, give me that squeegee, man. Because you tearing them windows up. he just going to look at me all dumb. Anyway, so I think I'm going to do that. And shit, I feel like I want to put a glider strip on and force him to use that. Because he look at me, man, man, I blow his butt away on them garage doors. When I did that, I showed you the latest tool. Man, I blew the socks off his butt. All right, let me get out of here.